Hey guys, Wild Trekker here, and welcome to another episode on Guardian. Yay! Okay, so welcome to Guardian. You can see I'm down here in my little branch mine. So just been doing a little bit of mining, getting a few bits and pieces together. Okay, so where to start? So yeah, a bit of a talky episode today, and we're probably going to do a bit of a world tour. And the reason for this is that some of the guys have been chatting, and a lot of the guys want a map reset. So, because of that, it means that yeah, we've got to do a final episode and finish off really on this map. So here we are, and really. Yeah, for me, nah, I don't want a map reset. It's kind of sad for me, really, because I think I've invested a lot of time on this map. It hasn't been going as long as I would like it to be going, and I certainly haven't achieved what I would like to achieve. But we've got to respect what a lot of the guys actually want. So yeah, sad as it may be, if that's the way it's going, that's the way it's going. So I just wanted to have a look at what we had achieved. So this is my beacon, full beacon here, which is giving us haste 2. So it's a full beacon, and we've got loads of these beacons now. Which so I've got 6 along there, 1 here, 7, and I think I've got 3 in a chest. So let's go and have a look around. So as you know, down here is my main base under my village. Which sadly isn't finished, but let's go and have a look down here. So we've got 6 beacons down in here, giving us absolutely everything we want, and we've got a load of spare. We're in the middle of sorting all this out really, because I know better eat. Don't want to die before the end of the map. So yeah, this area isn't cleared out yet. This was going to be an area for my automatic brewing and all those kind of things. We've got an area over there which is for the slimes. So that was going to happen. I had a few plans set up for auto fisheries and that kind of thing, and auto farms upstairs for the villager trading. I'd like to think I'm fairly rich on the server when it comes to it in terms of items. Lots of stuff, particularly diamonds, 64, 74, yeah, so, you know, lots of diamonds there, not much in the way of emeralds, but then all our emeralds are actually sat in the middle of this beacon. So that's another full beacon, but a full beacon with 6 beacons on it, so there's a lot of iron, gold and emeralds in there. What have we got in terms of gold? 38 blocks of gold, that's pretty good. And as you can see here, there is a full set of iron for another beacon. I might take that and go and set that up, and we've got another set there ready for a full beacon and 3 wither skulls, and we're part of the way there to another one there, so I'm going to take that. So yeah, we got quite a lot of resources, which is really cool. It's taken us a while to build that up. We're starting to get all this going. What was I brewing here? Awkward potion, no effect. So I think I was just getting ready because I did have a load of potions made up. I think I'll put them in my potion chest. But yeah, we're starting to get really good. So we've got things like all our normal picks we have, and then we've got another fortune 3 there, got another work pick there. I have got more efficiency books and things like that. I've got, well, loads of silk touch books. So we were starting to really get ourselves in a nice position here, which is a bit of a shame. I've got my super bow, which is Infinity 1, Power 5, Flame 1, Punch 2, and Breaking 3. I think that's the best you can get, and look at all that. So yeah, that's our underground base. And as you know, let's go over here first of all, if I can find my way in the dark. There you go. So this was our access to our spider spawners. So this is what me and Smithy came across. I think Smithy came across it, and I was there with him when he found the first one, and then slowly and surely we unearthed 6 or 7 of these. There's a skelly spawner there that I've not done anything with. That's a shame, because that's nice and close to where I am. So that was to do, and yeah, this was the 6 spider spawners down here that me and Smithy did, so yeah, that's a bit of a shame. We did go exploring the rest of these mines, so that's at least we did that, got that out of the way. Yeah, so let's go up top and see what's happening up in the village. So here we are at the bottom of the dome, and you can see it's nice now. The render distance on this snapshot's good, because you can see over there the Iron Golem farm, which actually isn't working at the moment, sadly, because I think I had all old villages in there previous to the snapshot, and with the villager mechanics being updated, I think they've all despawned in some kind of update, which is a shame. But this was the bottom of the bowl, and you can see the bowl over there taking shape, so you can imagine that going all the way around, and this was going to be our massive village. So you can see there's a lot of stuff I'd really like to get done on here, and I don't know, maybe we'll see if we can get the map. That might be something to do if we can get this as a map of download. So yeah, so here's the top of it. We've got a paper farm over there at the moment, or reed farm, which basically helps us trade with the villagers, and this is the top, which is all going down. Over here I just set up my auto smelter, so I've got one of these down in the thing there, but as I've started clearing out a lot of this area, we've basically got this auto smelter here. So we've got a load of coal in this one, and we just basically put the sand up in the top chest, and then that in itself goes into here, and as you can see, that is auto smelting as we are here, and then all those drop down and fill up the glass into these chests here. So that's starting to fill up nicely. See, one's just dropped into there. So that was all smelting up, because obviously we were going to put a huge dome over the top of this one. There's something I want to do. Let's do this now. Ready? Nothing. Why is that now? Oh, there it goes. That was rubbish, wasn't it? That was rather anticlimactic, I think is the word we're looking for there. So yeah, let's see if we can do that properly. Did I pick the lever up? I did. See if there was a bit of a lag on that as well, wasn't it? It didn't quite reach over here though, which is a bit of a shame. So can we put that on there? Put it there. Yay! Woohoo! Where is it? Over there? Yes. And only one. Oh well, I didn't lay those out properly, did I, eh? That was very anticlimactic, and I don't think I got my flint and steel with me, so yeah, the plan was to try and bung a load of TNT in here and blow it all up. See if we can make one more for that lot over there. Let's in fact, did we pick up the lever? We did. Well, hey, that's okay then. Let's see what we can do. Let's do this one here. That's probably the best one to do. Whee! 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 Wow! Really? Really? What's with TNT? Really? That's rubbish. This has been nerfed. Okay, that wasn't quite what I was expecting there. I was expecting the rest of the TNT to get that, but hey, you know, so we were clearing that out TNT wise. So yeah, so let's go up now to the village, because you remember we moved a lot of the villages out of the centre, because this was a traditional village initially, and so over here we have our village area where we are storing the villagers. Hopefully they're still there, but we've had a few problems with this. You can see some obsidian blocks there, and there's a reason for that. Let's just go inside. So you may recall I've actually put all this extra fencing around here, and the reason I did that is because in the game they changed the way iron golems work, and I don't know if it's a permanent thing or it was just something that was coming in, but basically iron golems were being attacked by mobs. So first of all, I think it started off with zombies. So basically a zombie would attack a iron golem. So but then creepers were doing it as well. So what I was finding was creepers were coming over here to the iron golem, they would blow up, and in the process they blew up part of my house here, and so villagers escaped. Now I put the outer fence around there, and somebody came over here and visited and left the blocks, so again creepers did it, and unfortunately this area here, we see the hole that went up, and yeah, a load of villagers obviously got out because I don't have very many villagers in here, and I lost a load of good ones, which was really frustrating. So I wish people hadn't done that, but hey, that's part of the game, isn't it? So the idea was really to take this probably in this episode and move it, and where I was going to actually move it to was over this way here. So the plan was in the center of the dome, if I can get up. I can't get up! Let me up! Let me up! There we go. So yeah, over in the center of the dome, this dome is supposed to be 20 blocks high. So, and what I was going to do is get some of that glass, and I was going to go to a midpoint, and I was going to build the dome over, so one side to the other, so we can see the shape, just a single line. And then at the top I was going to place a new villager infinite spawner. So I was going to build that up there with the gardens, with the villagers up there, and then new villagers would drop down into the village, and yeah, we would infinitely spawning villagers. So that was going to be the next plan, because I was really worried about this not being safe where it is. So but alas, can't do that, can we? So that's a shame. So where else have we been doing things? So we've looked at Smithy's place over there. Let's just go into the Nether a minute, and we'll just have a quick look at the other project I was about to start. So this was basically the other project. I can't remember if I've shown this or not, but basically up here, behind here, what we've got in there, nothing. How do we get up here now? I think it's up here somewhere, and there it is. So basically we have a hole. So this is something I made quite a while ago in preparation, which basically is going to be a place where I was going to put a gold farm. So that was another project I was going to get started on. I've seen a design recently that a couple of guys have done, which is actually a multi-level gold farm way up in the ceiling there, but it was very, very simple, because I was going to do the one with iron golems, but when iron golems started getting damaged, it was a little bit worrying to whether I could actually you know, sort of do that or not, because it was going to be quite expensive to repair all the iron golems all the time. So yeah, I didn't do it, although I know Etho's been doing some testing, and I saw him test the other day, and he found if he actually lit up the spawning area, I think it's like level 10, so basically rather than having his lights on the ceiling, he put the lights on the floor. It meant that actually, and I think he used redstone, which was it meant there was still a spawning pad, but yeah, it meant that actually the zombies did not spawn within inside the area, because as we know, zombies do spawn in the Nether, where it's dark. So, and that kind of stopped the problem, because zombie pigmen were not attacking them, and there was only a few different mobs that might attack them every now and then. So yeah, it kind of nerfed it a bit. But I was going to build a gold farm that didn't involve the iron golems and didn't involve a portal. It was just going to have a spawning area at the top, which was then going to make all the mobs drop down. The full damage would kill them, and we collect all their bits and pieces. So yeah, here we are at the hub. This is the Nether hub that Shell's built with Soup, which is really cool. And we'd been starting to do, and you can see there in the glitch in this snapshot, which oh, it's nice colours. Someone's put lots of different colours down there on their thing, so that's cool. Somewhere is a path to the oh, I hate doing that. It's so cool, but somewhere there is a path going out into beyond, and it might be that one down there actually. See it go off in the distance, but yeah, there's definitely a path that goes off to our wither spawning area, which is really cool, because we've got a lot of skulls from there recently. One of the things we had done, and I don't know where the entrance is now. There's Blobbasher. I was about to talk about her. So yeah, one of the things that we had done is me and Blobbasher had found a Guardian sea temple, and so we were going to go and explore that in a future episode, and I was hoping to actually build a temple within that, so that's a bit of a shame we can't do that, but hey, here's a portal. So yeah, so I think that was down here actually, isn't it? And I must remember to eat. Wow, some people have done some building down here, so let's go and have a look. So is this where... No, that's somebody else's little ice path. And is this Blobbasher's? No, is that some Blobbasher's? No, that's somebody else's, I think. I'm not sure. Okay, so we did have a portal set up anyway to go and do that and explore that, but alas, we shan't. So let's go up to spawn and see what we've done there. Spawn has grown and grown and grown, and I think this is one of the things some of the guys have been saying, is that they really Spawn has sort of got to a point now where, because some of the people have left that were originally building, they kind of want to reset the spawn area, I think, and build. But so yeah, we have this, which is our Breaking Bad RV, and down below we have our potion room, so that's down there, and Soup bought all my potions out. We've got all these ATMs around, so there's lots of little shops going up, but not so much. We have our games area that I built, so yeah, it means a lot of the mini games aren't going to actually get completed, so that's a bit of a shame. And then that's what else have we got. Oh yeah, there's our little mini ice palace, and the ice palace basically it sells ice. It says it already, doesn't it? So it's oh, let's go and say goodbye to Arkwright. Open all hours, eh, mate? Open all hours. For anybody who doesn't... Oh, see, he's gone. Arkwright has gone. Where's Arkwright? So I'm guessing... No, because... Did we have him in a minecart still? Can't remember. I am guessing... Yeah, we had him in a minecart. Because he would have jumped over otherwise. That's annoying. I was going to say he's despawned, but it's almost as if the minecart's broken and he's gone from there. So that is a little bit frustrating. I'm not quite sure what's happened there, but I don't know what's happened, so I can't really say for sure. Okay. Let's get a bit more snow. Make a bit of snow. Snow, 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 snow. Can I make snow? No. No, 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 no. Ah, yes. There you go. I don't even know how to make snow anymore. Let's get rid of that. Let's get up. There we go, and we'll use the snow anyway. Yeah, so that's a bit of a shame. Arkwright's gone. Plenty of ice still there. No, we got sport out on that as well. Oh, someone just taking it. Who knows? Okay, so yeah, there's lots of places around here, lots of shops. I think it would have been nice to... It's very hickledy-pickledy this now, so all the paths have gone. I think they were planning on doing new paths, so they've kind of covered all that in. Various houses and places, so it doesn't quite look the same without the paths, actually, so it's a shame. But... yeah, so there's a lot that can be done here, I think. I think it's a bit of a shame. So Llama's house was there, I believe. That's not Llama's house, is it? No. So I think that was Llama's house. So his has been taken down. So, you know, there are new plots here in Spawn, so I don't see any reason why we couldn't do things. Is that a cactus shop? Oh, emerald shop. How much are they selling emeralds for? Let's go and have a look. Put your payments in here. 8 emeralds, 1 diamond. That's expensive. Sorry guys, that's very expensive. I would not pay 1 diamond for 8 emeralds. I can get 8 emeralds with 3 stacks of paper. So 4 stacks of paper give me 8 emeralds, so or some rotten flesh. So yeah, but I guess it's good for those that don't have it. There's some new shops down here. I've not even seen these, so but it would have been nice to, and you know, there's a lot of area here to extend, and I don't even know what it is. It's just a room. What's this here? Eva's mob grinder. Oh, there's a mob grinder down here, is there? So we found a mob grinder. What mob grinder has she found? Sounded. That's a. That is definitely a. Right, that's better. It's a skelly. So we found a skelly spawner over here, which yeah, but yeah, that was a bit weird. Having a creeper drop down. So yes, obviously they found. I see. I get it. It's a mob farm. It's a dark room up there with different mobs going down. So cool. Okay, that's a cool build. I like that. Work that one out. But I think there's a lot of potential here if we go up here. Let's have a look around. In fact, you can see where it's been marked out, really. So there's a huge area marked out over there, but this is a huge area still to use for spawn. And the hill I'm on, if we actually took that down and leveled it, we've taken the house off the top here. So we then look round the back of here, and this is round the back of where my house is. So there's my house over there. So we've got a lot of area here, and some guys have started using this, which is really cool. So I think, you know, spawn has so much potential still. I really don't see why you know, we shouldn't do that. So toss payment on me. What's that for? For auto fishery. Okay, someone's created an auto fishery in there. That's really cool. I don't know what the cost is. Is it 1 puffer fish? Oh, 1 diamond for 1 hour AFK. Cool. Okay, that's good. I like that. You see, there's a lot of ingenuity in yeah, you know what I mean. What have we got over here? Smelting 101, front slot, back slot, front chest. Yeah, so you know, some of the guys creating some new stuff, which is really cool. If you'd like a land shop, easy flow farm. So this is Blob Basher's stuff here, but I think some of the bits have gone. So yeah, the piggies have gone, so that's a bit of a shame. And then we've got my house over here. So this is one of my first builds on the server, you may remember, and we never did finish the inside. You know, I like building, I'm just not an interior decorator. There's my tree, which the bottom's been taken off bit by bit. That's Smithy's place over there, as I just break the window pane, so we can see out now, can't we? Yeah, so we had a good view of spawn, and there's a lot of places to build here, so I won't say any more on that. But down here we have our little basement, and this is really where we did all the work. We had a load of potions there, we brewed all that, all our chests, that area there. So we used to have a portal here, but when the hub got redesigned, that got changed. And let's go down here, because this was one of our more recent builds, if you may remember, which was basically to redo what was a double spawner, because when the end was then taken away, and you know what, I've not been to the end since they reset it. How amazing is that? So yeah, basically when we upgraded to the snapshots, the ender farm that we had was broken, because essentially it was no good for this snapshot. It needed building slightly different. It needed push pistons and things like that to push things around in a different way. So we were then back to basics. So that's why me and Smithy did that 6 spider spawner, and then I came along here because this was a double spawner that we'd never used. So I came along here and I did all this, which is really cool. So you can see we've got a zombie and skelly spawner there. They all land, they basically go underneath, come up some tubes, and they finish off there. We then have the lava blade, kill them off. Our sounds are probably a bit high, so let's just go and turn those down a bit. There we go. Yeah, so they do that, and then we had all this storage down here. I do believe someone's taken all my potions. I did have a load of health potions. Maybe I've got them back at the other place. But yeah, we started collecting all this stuff down here. People come and take bows. Obviously people have been using it because these chests are filling up. But the idea was that I was combining stuff. So one of my new shops was coming up, and maybe we'll just have a look at that in a second. But the idea was then you could use a splash potion, or this was a one-hit kill, so it's you know, and you got all the XP from it, so that was really cool, while we didn't have the end farm, so that's really good. So let's go back to my house a second.